A rare missed layup by Tiffany Hayes. Angel tries to say, ball don't lie. Driving the other way, and Martin got a piece of Reese.
Kate Martin just sent Angel Reese's shot soaring back to the Bayou. Yes, you read that correctly, in a game filled with intensity. Martin's block on Reese wasn't just a highlight, it was a statement. As Martin's undefeated Laces basketball club squared off against Lexie and Angel Reese's Rose basketball club in the newly formed, competitive 3-on-3 basketball league, the action was unmatched.
So that was the weirdest game of basketball I've ever seen. That was just genuinely the weirdest game of basketball I have seen in my entire life. And it was the Laces against the Rose.
But that's not even the craziest part. Something with Lexie Hull, the breakout star who won the last game for Rose, has everyone talking. Plus, Rose's coaching decisions are raising eyebrows, especially with questions about stat padding. And how did Reese get ejected? You'll want to stick around for this. What went down on that court has everyone confused. Ready? Let's go.
The better shooting teams here in Miami so far, and two stout defensive clubs. 3-0 Laces, 1-2 Rose, fresh off its first victory of the season.
All right, let's talk about the Laces. These underdogs have turned into the top dogs of the league. Everyone wrote them off before the season, and now they're dominating.
Laces, awfully impressive start. They shoot the ball well. They boast the top-scoring defense in Unrivaled.
Laces came into this matchup against the Rose with a perfect 3-0 record. But what's really impressive is how they're leading the league in rebounds, assists, steals, and point differential. Despite losing Alyssa Thomas and Jackie Young to injury, they're still dominating. With Kate Martin, Kayla McBride, Tiffany Hayes, and Stephanie Dolson holding it down, they're playing like a well-oiled machine.
It's not just a high IQ group, but the Laces came in excellent shape. Andrew Wade's club has collectively played 350 more professional games than any other club at Unrivaled. They have bought in. Up by 6 without Jackie Young, without Alyssa.
What sets them apart is their teamwork. It's not about individual stars. It's how they play together. One opposing coach said their teamwork is off the charts, and he's right. Kayla McBride and Tiffany Hayes have been key, especially in their last win against Vinyl. McBride hit the game winner, and both scored over 20 points. The whole team is averaging double digits in scoring.
Those are now 1-3. The Laces are 4-0. The Laces did not have Alyssa Thomas. Tiffany Hayes was hurt quite a bit. Steph Dolson fouled out. Kate Martin again still can't hit a shot. And Kayla McBride is it is between her and Nafisa Collier for MVP.
So, can the Rose stop this unstoppable Laces team, or will they prove why they're the ones to beat? The Laces are playing chess while everyone else is still setting up. The Rose just got their first win with Lexie Hull leading, but now they face the Laces. Will they stick to their game, or try something new? And will Angel Reese step up, or be benched again?
A lot of people, whether it's coaches, your coach, other coaches, and even players, have pointed to you as an example of why this is a great format for the WNBA offseason. I mean, what does it feel like for you just to know that you're getting your flowers here and people are recognizing your game and how it fits into this format?
You know how they say revenge is best served cold? Kate Martin just turned up the heat. Remember when Angel Reese's LSU beat Martin and Caitlin Clark's Iowa and Reese's post-game antics? Martin clearly hasn't forgotten.
Well, that's much appreciated, but I don't know. I've always had confidence in myself of knowing the type of player that I am, but also it's fun because it's 3-on-3 and it's meant to be fun. This is meant to really enjoy the time with your teammates, and you don't play with these people in the WNBA season, so it makes it really fun getting to know everybody. And
so picture this. Reese thinks she's about to add another highlight to her reel, goes up for what she thinks is an easy bucket, but Martin had other plans. What happened next? It was like something out of a basketball fairy tale. If that fairy tale had a twist of
just a good push. You see here that she's going to come right through Martin, who gets her with the body.
Martin didn't just block Reese's shot. She sent that ball flying like it needed a plane to make its way back to the arena. This wasn't just a block. It was a statement, an exclamation point, and a mic drop all in one. Martin was basically saying, "Not today, Angel, not in my house."
Hey, remember me? I'm not the same player you faced before. And let me tell you, the fans felt it too. One spectator even quipped, "Oh my, Kate almost sent Barbie back to the bayou. Ouch."
Lead for Rose. Good hands by Reese. Martin makes him pay.
You might think it's just one play, but that block changed everything. Martin flipped a switch, and suddenly the Laces kicked into another gear. Reese didn't take it well. The rivalry between them was intense, like watching two alpha wolves circling, waiting for the perfect moment to strike.
Martin gave Tolson a look just to sell out the defense.
This wasn't just Martin versus Reese. It was the Laces versus the Rose. Even with only 4 regular players, the Laces showed why they're the team to beat, while the Rose learned the hard way not to underestimate anyone. Remember when Lexie Hull was the Rose's golden ticket? Things have taken a strange turn, and it's leaving everyone confused.
Lads, Lexie Hull played again today, and I would have thought after the last game that she played, Lexie Hull was going to be, in with a chance of being one of the, not main players, but like in a good rotation spot for the Rose.
Let's rewind for a second. Hull just led the Rose to their first win a couple of days ago, dropping 19 points in just 10 minutes. She was on fire. Unstoppable. You'd think the Rose would be all in on her after that, right? Guess again.
I genuinely thought that Lexie Hull was one of the better players on the floor again today for the Rose, and up until late in the third quarter, she had played 3 minutes. She had played 3 minutes up until late in the third quarter. Like, that's just madness. That's absolute madness, given the circumstances that she had just come back off a 7 or 19 point game, and her team
their game against the Laces, Hull barely played, just 3 minutes until late in the third quarter. It's like having a Ferrari and choosing a bicycle. Why bench your hottest player against the undefeated Laces? The Rose's strategy is all over the place. One game they're riding high, the next Hull's on the bench. It might cost them the game. Without her, they struggled against LA's tough defense.
I would have thought that, she would be easily getting her 10 minutes most games, and that there'd be no reason why she wouldn't be playing big minutes. But you can see right here, in the end, it looks like she played okay minutes. But up until very late in this game, Lexie Hull was back to warming that bench. She was back to warming that bench.